It's definitely it's always like this underlying sadness underneath everything, underneath it all.
Not necessarily. Not necessarily. You
Well, for me, I'm just sharing my own experience. That's all.
know. Mm. Yeah. Release.
Yeah. Thank you,
You have to
Chi.
work on release. Yeah.
Thank you. Don't mind if I do.
Don't be too hard on yourself. Don't be too hard on yourself, man. Start with unconditional love to yourself. Don't judge yourself.
Hard not to.
Mm. Yeah. But it's take practice, like Jason said. We have to work
So
through it.
I see why I laugh now. It's because there's a discomfort there of going into the emotion.
Mm.
It's like laugh it off, just laugh it off. It's not a you don't want to go there. So that's good to know. Thank you.
When you judge yourself, then question it.
Why?
Yeah. Why am I judging myself? How does this serve me? What am I supposed to learn from?
How does it feel?
Yeah. As soon as you ask the question, how does it feel? You walk around the ego.
Feels like hurt. Like laugh it off so you're not hurt.
Does it work?
Maybe temporarily, but it doesn't resolve it.
Yeah.
That was a great question, Chi.
Yeah. Thank you, Chi.
We have to work long term, have to build up for something.
It's like a muscle, hey?
We have to be prepared.
And Chi, you're just so full of wisdom and grace. Very, very.
Not at all, man. No, I'm just like you.
Well, you have a way of being that is very, very, very beautiful and kind. I'm just grateful for that for you.
Thank you. I've seen the other side, man. I've seen
Yeah.
war,
Oh, yeah.
and destruction and brutality. I can see that definitely that doesn't serve humanity.
No.
In any way. Yeah. So what I strive for is the opposite side. What connects us? What helps us to grow out of fear, pain, lack, limitation, all that. It's not always easy, we just have to do our best, try to smoothen some of the parts out as the best we can, but there will be ups and downs, but that's okay. It all serves as a lesson, behind all that. But in order to grow, we have to start with self-love.
Yes.
So observers, but what did we just observe?
It's like
In my conversation with Will, or what I said, or what Will said.
Yeah, as the observers, like as the listeners, you and Will were engaged, and it was a wonderful segment. And it like wraps up the segment, like what the first hour was about, like giving and receiving. That's what dance was. It was a vulnerability.
Mm.
It was an openness. It was a connecting. It was following the urges, right? It was from the heart.
Mm.
Mm. On both sides.
On both sides.
Like two hearts.
Yeah.
creating possibilities for breakthroughs.
We are definitely connected. We know each other's story, you know, bit by bit.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of trauma there. And it's very, very painful.
Mm-hmm.
And I can feel it.
Yeah,
I feel yours, and I can
okay to
feel
grieve.
mine.
Yeah. Sometimes we forget to grieve, you know, in the
Yeah.
right way.
Yeah.
And then
In
let
a
it
healthy,
go, you know.
in a healthy way.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Because
It takes time.
yeah, we experience so many losses through our lives. Yeah.
Yeah. And
So it's all.
yeah, thank you.
I experienced that, and you did too. And
Just
still
different
here.
ways. Yeah.
We're still here, man. It's getting better and better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just curious now, like I'm curious to go there now and just to see what's in there and what's underneath all that, you know? That's all.
Yeah, let's go.
It's nothing to be scared of, nothing to laugh off, you know?
No. Mm-hmm.
Just curious.
That's
So
the way
let's
you
go there.
work. That's the way you work through the grief instead of being stuck in it.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
instead of being afraid of it, you know?
Yeah.
'Cause if you're afraid of it, you're just going to suppress it and hold it down and avoid it.
Mm-hmm.
There's
So what is your first?
there's love.
Yeah, your
Go ahead,
first
Jake.
significant loss. Your first significant loss that made an impact on your personality, on your life. You know, what was that? Was it? Did you lose a family member, or a toy, or a pet? Or
Yeah, that's a good question.
Mhm.
I wonder. Oh, it was a hamster when I was a little boy.
What age?
Would have been 5, 6, maybe 6.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, 6.
What did your hamster mean to you? What was his name?
It was named Hamlet.
Hamlet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the loss was just insurmountable at that age.
So what did your parents do? Did you give you another one, or?
We had a little funeral actually, and we buried him in the yard. Put a little
Mhm.
sign up, you know. And we had my dad even had a little ceremony.
How did it feel to lose him at that point?
Oh,
What do you remember?
Just just deep, deep, deep sadness
Mm-hmm.
at the loss, you know, because I love that little furry little buddy.
Yeah, but you know, you just saw it through the eyes of a 5-year-old, 6-year-old, you know, at that time.
Yeah.
And you're still carrying it around, you know. You're not 5, 6 years old anymore. You know about loss now. You experienced many
that's
times.
for sure.
Yeah. We lost job, you know, we lost friends, we lost, you know, marriage, something,
relationships,
economy, and yes.
Yeah, it's like the
this
whole.
time it's all dated, you know. What you saw, that what you experienced, what you comprehend, you know, at that time. You didn't have the big picture of what life and death was about. But now, seeing through the eyes of who you are now. How can you
Yeah.
go back and help that child? That part of yourself, and telling him that it's okay. It's a part of the experience.
Yeah. Oh, thank you.
Go back to and heal the relationship with your younger self. Tell him that it's okay. And
Yeah.
you're okay now. Yeah.
All right. Coaching
Thank you.
moment. Coaching moment here.
Yeah. Thank you.
Conductor Chi, nice
Yes.
work. Great job, Chi.
Yes.
Now here's if I was to offer what I would pay attention to a little bit, if you're putting words in Will's mouth, he can't have his
Oh,
breakthrough.
thank you.
Yeah. So if you point your question, ask it as simple and easy as you can, and let him run with it.
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
I love that feedback. Yeah,
You sped up, and you did great opening
Oh, yeah.
the door, but you didn't
Oh,
know
yeah.
what to do afterwards. And that just aware that you sped up when you want to slow down.
It's the third time doing this. Yeah, I'm learning.
Yeah,
Oh,
it was
it was-
phenomenal.
And there's so much gold there, Chi. So thank you for that moment.
And so Will, being on that side, on the coachable, teachable side, now you can understand what the clients or what others would need as you're coaching them. So
Yeah.
being put in this situation is also another way to learn for ourselves. So great
Yes.
demonstration.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, Chi.
Yeah,
And
thank
thank
you
you, everyone,
for
for
the
holding
exercise.
the space.
I'd
It's my
like to
patterns. Yeah.
I'd like to reiterate something as well. So do you remember earlier, Chi, you talked about the value of the pause?
Yeah, I know. I can see that now. I can. It's my patterns. Yeah,
Okay,
that's how my
so
myself show. Yeah, I can see it clearly now. Yeah, thank you so much for lighting that up. And yeah,
I'd like to I'd like to share what happens in that pause. And yes, it is finding our own words, but it's also we give our bodies time to process.
yes,
Right? That's exactly what happens with the pause. If we're charged
absolutely
and
right.
and we stop and we pause, we create space, and in that space there's the working between our energetic field and the physical body. And so it's more difficult, I think, when you can't see the person. But when you can see the person, you can watch.
You're right.
And see what happens to their posture as they allow that vulnerability.
Yes. Wow. Yes. Thank you.
And then just note for yourself, like how that happens for yourself as you go forward.
Yeah. Yes, definitely. If we had, face to face and 1 and 2 hours, I would approach it differently. But now that it's, in the call, I was in the back of my mind that I tried to do this in 5 minutes, but no, yeah, I can't do that. I can see that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you so much. This is very valuable feedback for me. Yeah. Thank you, Jesse. Thank you, Edison.
You're trying to do it in 5 minutes. That's probably why Jesse say faster is slower and slower is faster.
Yeah, I can see that now. Yeah. Yeah, but it's nice. It's just like we are in a dojo, practicing with each other.
Yes.
Love it. I love it. Getting better and better.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Yeah, I just do all the hard work and then give you the shortcut. You're welcome.
Yeah.
And welcome to Jesse's
Same.
Automatic.
No, that's my ego urge. That was my ego urge.
We'll send it a bill.
Well, I've let Kailash lay back in the back long enough now. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
There she is. It's good to see you.
To be here. I have a friend with me from that I met up when I was working in KI. She stayed over last night. She hasn't joined us just yet, but she's hoping to join at some point this morning.
Hmm. Thank you. Wonderful.
Mm.
That's got to be scary.
How's it?
Even the people that say they trust me won't even show up here.
I'm happy to have her visiting. It's
Hmm.
like it's interesting, because I was just a visitor in the community, but she comes here because she misses home, and it's like seeing someone from home. And when she's here, I feel like I'm seeing someone from my other home as well.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Like, did you guys feel the rawness of that?
Mm.
Raw, like that was in between. That's in the listening. Like that's my listening is to put attention on it. It's like the rawness. It was like that's the truest of intentions.
Mm.
That's very
Now,
special to have her here.
and it's like with the words, yes, the words could mean everything else too. But the point is that the words are the information we're given. Use them. Remember, all that matters is now. It's like those words. Pause. What did you do in that silence? Ooh, and that one.
I'm thinking, I'm like circling around my word of the day, trying to settle on something.
Mm. And those are fun and frustrating at the same time, aren't they? Yeah, that's a great way to test, like to find our ego or intuitive urges is the word of the day. No wonder that's why we practice it. Because we're just looking for one word. Sometimes it's two or three.
Interesting about word of the day, because when Kailash said she was circling around the word of the day, I realized I was kind of doing that too. What came to me was I have to have loyalty for the rest of the day. to that word.
Mhm.
And part of me is saying, no, you don't. It's just one of the words of the day.
Oh, you've got a whole smorgasbord of words in there.
Internet.
Now, I'd like to share my trigger yesterday.
Hmm.
Annette shared hers. Thank you, Annette. And so I said, I know I heard it earlier in Chi, right? Because I hear it in myself. So that's how awareness works. And that's how we can help ourselves and others with awareness. Then, so I had my duties to do yesterday. I something that needs to be completed. Yeah. And so I figured it'd take me about my working time to, focus on that. Well, the wife then says I had that and we're going to take out this cement. But really the pattern is the wife says, I'm going to take out the cement, and that lad a pick houses and fine. Uh, and so she loads the wheelbarrow and I'll move it, and we do it both, right? And this one she happened to load and loaded it too much. Oh, she loaded my wheelbarrow too much. I thought about it. I could take a piece off or not. And I was like, let's see. Oh no, it's heavy enough, right? We all do that. Pick it up and we go. And so I run it across here and I'm ready to get to dump it. And I try to go up on the sidewalk. The wheel sticks and the top blocks fall off. Damn it, she did this to me. I knew she loaded it too much. Damn it. And I still got to do this concrete. Fuck this concrete. I got all this other. I don't want to do this. I don't want to break that up. She told me that I had all this time to do. See my ego urges, and I was just, wow, watch that. Look at that go. The point is that was she really doing it to me?
No, it was a story playing in your head.
Well, then who was?
You were.
Who was doing it to me? Yeah, I was.
Yeah.
It didn't mean, and I'm well aware of it, right? I see it. Now, I see it for just a split moment, but I know that it's running in the background. Anytime that situation pops up, it's my still going pattern.
Yeah. Automatic.
Now that becomes predictable, right? So it's like, oh, that pattern then is predictable. So I can use it to be like, to notice the gap between where I want to be and where I'm at.
Comes an anchor.
Yes. Oh, that's the rewire aspect. So just saying, it's like I get now I speak it and practice it as if I'm really good at it. I'm getting better.
Yeah.
From where I was to where I'm at to where I'm going, huge differences.
Yeah.
I can't see them in the moment. I can forget them. I can be frustrated with them. And I can appreciate them. It's all, what one do I want?
So it's that continual awareness of making our choice of how we want to be inside of ourselves. I mean, Kai was talking about her friend missing home. The question to myself was, where are the edges of our homes? Like, where do we experience them? And it's been in my awareness for, for many years, I think, since immigrating. And you know that saying about home is where the heart is. And I had a little mantra to myself where I would say, home is in my heart. And I think our homes, well, I can't speak for everybody, of course. I have the luxury of having one. But I think my first home goes as far as I can experience my field of energy. And I'm not so sure that I would be able to experience that if I didn't have a physical home.
I think my word of the day is release.
Oh, yes. I've used that one before. I love that word. We even had it floating around here earlier.
I really like the image that you sent, Chi.
Yeah, just stumbled on him. Yeah, Roberto Assagioli, one of his quotes.
There is no certainty. There is only an adventure. Thanks for sharing that quote, Chi.
Beautiful, huh?
Yeah.
What a bright mind. Yes, man.
And the huge heart, too.
Mm. Short. Yeah, beautiful.
My word today is smile.
Mm.
My words is observing self.
Mm.
And mine is silent listening. Listening to the silence. Which means, and there isn't silence, that's the point, but it's in the silence. What's
Mm.
happening?
Yes.
What am I aware of? What am I listening to? Because in a group or fireside, we have mine, yours, and ours. You can create anything you want in the silence. And for most people, it's safe to assume that when we look forward, when we move, when we're looking, focusing on the future, we're focusing on what we want. And when we focus to the past, when we focus backwards, we look backwards. It's what we don't want. These are tendencies, just tendencies. They're not fixed. They're not permanent. They're tendencies. Because people don't talk to the future about what they don't want. We listen for people's timings. Where is their focus timing? Where's their time focus going? Where's my time focus going? And where does my charge go? Here's what I think we want. Here's what I go for. Is neutral in the now. Neutral in the now. I'm not always there. That's my awareness. In your mind, in this silence, you can create anything you want today and beyond, no matter what the past has been or said. And I invite anyone to share what their silence is now, compared to what it was.
Acceptance.
Hmm.
And it was fear.
Yeah. Me too. I had mine.
Yeah, same here.
My silence
Mine
is
was
relax-
sorry, Heinz.
my silence is relaxing compared to noise.
Yeah. I used to be uncomfortable with the silence. It's like my urge was I had to fill it. I had to fill it with how smart I was. Just to be seen, like my pattern. It's that pattern still there. I just have awareness to ask, which one is it? Sometimes. But now the silence is strong. It's stable. It's steady. It's calm. Good morning, Cinderella.
Good morning, Jesse. You guys are still here. Cool.
Yes.
Our
Good
clocks
morning,
went
Sister.
backwards. Did yours?
Yeah, that too.
Okay, good, good. Yeah, yes, we are still here.
Yeah.
Good morning, Cinderella.
Hey, what's up, Hines? What's up, Chi? What's up? Beautiful souls this morning. Callus in the house and Allison in the house. It's a beautiful morning.
And she, High Lash is how she's would like to be addressed as.
Who?
Kailash.
Kailash.
Yeah,
Oh, yes. Let me play with that.
yeah.
Kailash. Kailash. Kailash.
Invite you to the fireside.
Jesse, your question about what the silence is for us now compared to what it has been in the past. And I realized I had difficulty putting words to it. And my focus was very much on what it had become. being part of the group. And that this group was different and intentionally different. Because of the dance between mine, yours, and ours, and what there is in the space. And so in the beginning, for me, the silence was like a warm blanket. If I think back right to my very first experience of meditating, or formal meditation, I would say, because we all are in a fugue state of meditation many, many, many times as children, right?
Yes.
And so the word for me for my experience of silence now is expansion. And it's not like there wasn't expansion before, but
You got a few minutes.
there's more expansion now than what there was. And there's a sense of looking forward to what's coming next in this expansion.
This is
It was so beautiful to hear everybody's experience and the contrast. It made me very, very, very happy.
Hey guys, I'm sitting here with a friend named Bryant, and I'm sharing this space with him for a few minutes this morning.
Nice.
Welcome.
Welcome, Brian.
Good morning, Brian.
Welcome, Brian.
Well, we'll share with Brian our words for the day, for today.
Thank
And
you.
mine is silent listening.
Nice.
Mine is smiling.
I'm just curious.
Mine
Mine
is
is,
go
go ahead,
to
Alison. Go ahead and say.
mine is home.
Mhm.
Mine is observing self.
Man, this is a heavy introduction to us.
Hello. How are you today?
They're doing
Right.
great.
Why do you
Thank
all
you.
you guys look like cartoon? That's pretty cool.
Mm.
It forces us to focus on the words, the tone, the listening, so we listen to each other differently.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Mhm.
Interesting
Great,
concept.
great to hear your voice,
Mm.
to
Yes.
imagine who you are, where you are, and just grateful that you're here.
Yeah.
Mm.
Well, thank you. I appreciate it. I thank Sindrell for the invitation to join you all on this beautiful Brisky, sunny day in Kentucky.
Oh.
Nice. Welcome.
Having
Welcome.
coffee on the patio.
Mm.
Mm.
Mm. Jesse took a page out of your routine of morning coffee outdoors in the sunlight.
And cold.
Having mine right now as the sun is coming up in Southern California.
Oh, interesting. What part?
Central Valley.
Okay. I lived outside of LA,
Mhm.
Orange County.
Yeah.
And I
I'm
spent some
up,
time outside of San Francisco, Sausalito, like Tahoe. So yeah, no, I covered a
Yeah.
little young man I'm an older man now out of New Jersey, but by way of Jersey, yeah, I spent
Yes.
some time in California. I loved it. I was back there in the 80s.
Yeah. Thank you.
I was wanted to share with Brian
Sharing is
the
great.
peace of my community that I have with you all, the growth and the evolution and the development.
Progression and that connection
Mm-hmm.
and the love.
And the love.
Yeah.
Well, without that, without love, there's no us, right?
Yeah.
So true. And it's the us that's the importance, right? With the us, the together, the connected,
Yeah.
not divided, together. Doesn't mean we have to agree. Just means we need to allow.
Even
Oh.
need to even. Sorry for correcting. I don't mean to correct. It's just a possibility, eh? Like there's an opportunity, and so we get to. Because really, nothing is a have to. It's just a possibility and opportunity.
Like that. I like that. Yeah. That's right.
Yeah, that's always available in every moment. That's the gift of being alive.
Is anyone available to put the words of the day in the chat? I'm going to add my word. My word is muse. That's my word for the day.
You've been using that lately.
Mhm.
Yeah. And
That's a lovely choice, Indra.
Like that one.
so
Yes.
since that's the word you want to use, which is, wow, it's a big word, but a few letters. But I've heard it a few times, many times, but you don't hear it often. But I've heard it in your conversation recently, Sindrell. What is your interpretation of the word muse?
That's a good question.
I told you it was be a hard question with a few letters.
It is a vibe. It's
okay.
Appreciating what is.
Okay.
And it's ensuing, co-creating with the energies around me, with the potential around me, to ingratiate it with my energy
for it to be the best of what it desires to be.
So it doesn't have a negative connotation,
No.
can it?
Well, it depends on what energy you want to bring.
Oh, I
But
see.
I'm bringing,
No, I was just wondering if the meaning
no.
that's all positive.
Yeah, it's all
Muse.
positive. Yeah.
So to muse someone, how could it be said in a sentence?
Mm.
You've been using that word quite a bit in conversation. I noticed that.
Mm.
I'm kind of glad you used that for the word for the day because it was on my mind too. Like,
Yeah.
huh?
Well,
I like it though. I'm gonna use it more often.
it's so guys, I was on a plane ride and I was sitting with someone, and we bring ourselves wherever we are. And I decided to muse with the person that was sitting next to me. And it was bringing out the best in, to bring out the best in her, for her to feel who she was, to show her appreciation, even from a stranger that may never meet again. And she was smiling, she was laughing, and she even experienced some tears of joy that she was in my presence and I was in her presence, but I could appreciate her tears of joy. And it gave me an opportunity, and it was a good experience for me as well, to exercise my ability to give love, to release love, unconditional, with no attachments, just because love is. And you guys know I've been working with the theme of what if love is nothing like I ever thought it was? And with that question, it has been opening up so much infinite potential for me to experience. I experience it here, and I experience it, allow myself to experience it in just about I allow myself to experience it and be open to experience it in every aspect of my life, like I've never known love before. Just being, like, here's one of our words, is curious, right? Staying curious about it, not defining it, not limiting it.
I like that. Sounds like breakthrough. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Thank you for that feedback. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We need that right now, don't we?
Yeah. Thank you for hearing me and seeing me.
I'm sorry.
Thank you for sharing.
Never have to be sorry here.
Okay.
Never. I like your shades.
Big glasses.
Cool.
Thanks.
She validated me, Will. Did you hear that with a loud?
Okay, that was just a genuine laugh.
my ego urge was there. My ego urge.
All right.
How did I validate you? What did that feel like?
Yeah, good. It's good energy.
It's sure nice to hear the connection, Sindrell and Bryant. It's beautiful to witness.
Oh my God. Thank you, man.
Yeah, it's nice. It's beautiful.
Yeah.
It's nice. Yeah. Thank you.
Keeps getting better and better.
Yeah.
All the new flavor. Yeah. So good.
Especially when we're curious.
Ooh.
Living life in wonder.
Silently listening and releasing and home and musing together.
Using it. Musing together. That's gonna be my word. 2025. Yeah.
Musing. Or today.
Yes, sir. Definitely. But, you know, we got the you know, the big day coming up. So going into the new, I guess, experience of America,
Yeah,
you know, within the next couple of days.
yes.
I'm starting today though. You're right. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, we
Gonna
got it.
be an adventure.
Yeah, an advantage. A few days in
For the whole world, not only for America.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh well,
Well,
we're a melting pot. Yes, I
Mhm.
only said that because of the election coming up, but
Oh yeah.
that's what I do. You know, my objective is to see the world of all cultures become strong and unite in a big percentage. Of course, the whole world's not going to do that, but we'll start in America. How's that? We'll start uniting where we are, as well as all over
this
the
is
world.
the fireside chat.
Yeah,
Yeah,
as
we're
well as
doing
all
it
over
right
the world.
here.
But we just, it's so.
I know what you mean.
I'm putting emphasis, I guess, on America only because we need that, and that's my, I'm an activist, to see that happen, in spite of the differences, and because it's just it has a special place in my heart because this is, 68 years later, I've seen 3 or 4 generations come, and I see the manifestation of my mom's dad's prayers and those that have come after before me in so many areas of love and unity and strength, especially in the younger generation, because I work with youth development, and I did a lot of work over the last 25 years, and in the capacity of watching, being able to be I guess a role model to the next generations coming after me. And so I have access to, the type of work I do. I interact a lot with children, youth, and to see and to be able to feed that strength into their minds of, love and unity and not looking at color, but looking at conscious and heart and attitude and personality. And we all are one under that.
Yeah.
Humanity.
Yeah. We're all one under that.
Humanity.
Yeah. So that's been the struggle. I'm not just on this, for if I have I'm sorry.
Hines, I couldn't hear you. You speaking?
Thing is talking with his son.
Oh.
Yeah, might be a background conversation.
Okay. Will, I'm sorry. Did I cut you off?
Oh no, not at all. I was just suggesting it might have been a background conversation is all.
Mm.
Yeah. Welcome to Fireside.
I loved hearing that passion in Brian's voice. And I do love what he had passion for.
You all are going to get me all emotional with this feedback. I'm trying to be strong in front of this beautiful woman sitting next to me.
You are strong.
That's
you
beautiful.
are strong, man.
And there's strength in being vulnerable. There's a deep strength inside of that.
Thank you, young lady and sir.
Well,
Yeah.
The young lady, I wanted to thank you for that compliment. I'm not always a teddy bear. I could be a lion too.
The ego urges. They will always be there.
You called it out.
I'll tell you, I got about 100 pounds of iron on my iron weight that's ready to start lifting in about an hour.
Vroom vroom.
See, letting you guys in on another aspect of my existence.
Oh, it's beautiful, Sindrell. We're just so grateful.
Allison, I feel like you have a poem today. You have a writing or something. I just feel like you've got something for me today for the fireside chat.
I don't write poems, Sandra. You're the one that does them.
Yeah, but you are a collector and appreciator of like different verses, and you bring it. And when you read them, it's just as much you as it is the writer, because when you read them, it's just like it's like the honey that the bees create. So if you have one, I'm more than open to hear your voice in a reading.
Thank you. I didn't have one for today. I had one yesterday. That was Rumi's one about the guest house. Do you know that one?
No.
Could we hear it again?
Sure, I've got it on my fridge because it is a reminder to me. Okay, so the guest house. This being human is a guest house. Every morning, a new arrival, a joy, a depression, a meanness. Some momentary awareness comes as an unexpected visitor. Welcome and entertain them all, even if they are a crowd of sorrows who violently sweep your house empty of its furniture. Still, treat each guest honorably. He may be clearing you out for some new delight. The dark thought, the shame, the malice. Meet them at the door laughing and invite them in. Be grateful for whatever comes, because each has been sent as a guide from beyond. He was sublime in his writing, you know. And to write that, he must have been quite sublime as a human being as well.
That was, oh my God, that was such a beautiful poem. Wow. I was still listening to you when you had stopped. Serious, I was.
I was too.
My brain was saying more and more and more, but I had to stop so that I could,
receive
that.
Yeah,
because it was just going on and on.
It's like
it's not going to stop. It's beautiful, man.
It reminds me of a song. I'm trying to bring some of the words to it. As you was reading, do you remember the song, Brian? With his song,
oh God, yes.
With his words,
Killing me softly.
You know, I didn't want to say the word killing.
I know.
It didn't seem to go, but yeah.
Allison knows it too. She was like, "Yeah, you just bought that,
the
70s."
Yeah.
But
it's
at the club.
But instead of killing me, I feel like
loving me.
Yeah, how about that? How about that?
Yeah, loving me
Loving me
softly.
gently with his song, loving me gently with his words, loving me
Something
kindly my whole life with his song. Yeah. Whoa. These guys chime in, they speak that we be
Oh, I love it. I love it, you
It
guys.
was
It's so
gorgeous.
beautiful.
Allison, no, that's you should have sung with us, Allison. You know that song.
Oh, that's risky for me.
Oh, yeah, risky. Oh, yeah, that's yeah. It's about that life. It's about that life. Risky.
And that poem was like
Oh, goodness.
like life, you know, speaking
The guest house.
yeah, like this body
I
is
feel
the
like I'm the
guest house.
guest. I feel like I'm the guest
Yeah.
joining you all today.
Yeah.
I feel like that poem was from that was already written for me to, and it's time to join you all.
Yeah.
Well, welcome home, Bryant.
Welcome home.
Poems. Yeah. Well, poems, you know, a guest house poem, right? Already written. Who knows how long ago was this poem written?
Oh, Rumi's poems. Gosh, I think they were written in the late 1800s.
Look at
I
that.
think, but I could be wrong. It could be later.
And what's the name of the poet?
Rumi.
Oh man, I
Yeah,
gotta Google.
if you look him up, it's Rumi. His first name is I can never pronounce it properly. I'll try.
I'll Google.
Jalaluddin. So it's Jella.
Wow.
Luddin.
In the 18th century. Wow.
Well, 1800, so that would be 19th century.
Oh wow. We pulled them up. Yeah.
Good. He's got so many poems. I mean, his poems are truly sublime.
Is that him?
Mm-hmm.
That's him, born September 30,
1207.
1207.
1207?
Yes.
Yeah, and died 1273.
You're kidding me? That long ago?
He's from Turkey.
Wow, I did not realize that.
Look at the eternity of the word.
Oh my goodness, he's from Turkey.
Yes. Yes.
It's amazing his writings have made it through all these centuries.
Yeah.
Because they speak, they just go right down to the fundamental level of truth.
Oh my goodness, yes. That's the genius in his gift. It just comes out, comes natural.
How's that? He speaks our language.
Definitely.
What did you say?
A part of Fireside already, Bryant.
He's talking about gifts and genius and all.
Yeah, I know. He's like, that's what we get to be aware of, our genius, our sage.
Yeah.
The muse has arrived.
Oh, then stop. See, yo, this was me. Yo, son, that's beautiful. Oh, I love it. I love it.
So rich.
Rumi. Yeah, I get it.
I'll share that. Send it to you.
Yeah, because this is going to carry on through my work. Rumi's he's got a place.
There's room for Rumi.
There's room for Rumi.
Oh, yeah.
A whole lot of room.
I love that. Room for Rumi.
Yeah. And it goes back to 1207.
Yeah.
Amazing.
What century is that?
That's the 13th. It's always, the century's always one up from the actual years.
Thank you for that clarification. My brain was going, is it before or after? Is it before or after? So
yeah.
I know.
The first,
chasing my brain.
So that's a
The first
15th,
century
No,
was
13.
13th
0 to
century.
100.
13th century.
Yeah.
Wow.
Mhm.
Yeah, I did not realize that he was alive that long ago.
Oh, look at you. See, you needed to know that, didn't you? Because
Uh-huh.
yeah, you're gonna hear it
I
again.
did.
You're gonna get that question again, and you're gonna do facts.
Yeah, and you know what I'm getting is for you to have connected with him on such a soul level like that, and to share him on such a soul level like that, that you were as much then as you are now.
Mhm.
And as much as he was then as you are now, you're amplifying that we will be as much later as we are now, the more we allow ourselves to grow in our geniusness, our sageness, our purity. So
That's-
this house, go please, Allison.
I was just going to say that's so beautifully pulled together. Love that.
Mhm.
Wow, Elson, you didn't even know I needed that for my purpose. So your poems are always needed every day, not just yesterday. Obviously.
Look, room. She's Rumi. It's now Allison Rumi.
Oh.
Oh yeah.
We're gonna have to put it on his refrigerator, and it's gonna be
Yes.
Rumi by Allison. The house.
Yeah. Yeah. Wow. So I'm gonna have to get this. Y'all gonna have to. I'm gonna have to get an account, I guess, and join you all. Huh?
Yeah, I think.
It's like ARC, Allison,
Mhm.
Rumi, Cassidy, Arc. I don't know. Just made that up.
Sounds good.
We have another member.
Yay!
Bryant.
Welcome, Bryant. Welcome to Fireside.
Man.
That's
What
awesome.
I was going to tell him about Joe. Well, we've got another member who, whenever he's in, he comes in and he says, "Who's in the house today?"
Mhm.
And if somebody comes in, then he says, "Welcome to the house."
Mhm.
So it's very much also part of his languaging is who's home.
Yeah. Oh, that feels so good. Who's home?
Welcome home.
Welcome. Welcome home, Bryant.
Welcome home to your heart.
You thought you was out in the universe all by yourself, and look at this family you now have. Welcome home.
And Bryant, you're welcome to join us in the Facebook chat as well. We kind of keep in touch there.
Okay.
So just ask Sandrell for an invite, and I'll make sure that you can join us there if you like.
Okay. Yeah, that'd be great. I'm sure. Yeah. I'll get all the information I need from Sandrell.
Yeah.
I appreciate it. Thank you for the welcoming. And welcome you all into my home. How's that?
Yay! Oh, I love it. Love it.
Hey.
Wow.
Reciprocity.
Yes, I didn't know when I got on that you all would be such a wonderful gift that as I don't even own you, but I get to experience you, that you would be such an unlimited gift that I could give to Bryant.
Well,
Yeah.
we're just mirroring both of you. That's all.
Okay, be modest.
No, it's true though, right? Like what we see in others is what we're seeing in ourselves.
Oh, that's beautiful. I like that. That's right. That's right. I like that. Wow.
And yes, we receive that as well. Thank you. Thank you for that gift.
Mm.
Well, yeah, you're welcome. I mean, words can't even express how much we need this.
Yeah, connection, and love and reciprocity and giving.
Yeah.
And being
Well said,
being
bro.
present and deep listening.
Is that the Golden Gate Bridge behind you?
Oh, yeah, that's just a silly background that I put up. It's not actually where I am, but it's I think it's supposed to be the Golden Gate. Yeah,
Yeah, it looks like it.
I could change it to like angel wings or the planet
Yeah. All right.
or grass.
Want this
Yeah,
stuff?
Yeah.
Want this stuff? And get this lower spot
here we go.
from around here. How far back do you want me to go?
Welcome, Jesse.
Okay.
Use the other side of the rake to get it evened out.
Oh, I gotta go.
Go ahead.
Tell him I gotta go.
Okay, so Brian has to leave
Okay.
for right now, but thank you for receiving him, and I'll share the information with him.
Awesome. Thank you for being here, Brian.
You're welcome. And as my Arab children speak on the bus, because I drive a bus now, I'm retired, but I still school bus driver. But so that's where my platform is, at the wheel of a school bus with over 300 children, of a melting pot of children now, in 3 different age groups: elementary, middle school. And so I'm going to take this energy with me there. And that's my platform. That's the energy at this time. I mean, I do, I work with adults as well, teenagers, but at this time, that's where my purpose is. God has me temporarily. So yeah, I'm going to
That's
muse
beautiful.
them. I'm going to muse them with this energy.
We can't wait to hear stories.
Yeah. Yeah. And so
Yeah.
thank you for, and so the words of my my Muslim children, Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum salam.
Mm-hmm.
Peace and love. Shalom.
Peace and love. Shalom.
Uh,
From my Jewish children, shalom. Shalom, my key, my brothers and sisters. And then, of course, the English version. Deuces. We'll talk again.
Okay.
Thank you for joining.
Bye for today.
Brian.
Thank you, guys. I'm so used to saying boys and girls. These cartoons, I almost said, thank you, boys and girls. This is the B, gotta go. We'll talk again.
See you later, B. See you
All right.
soon.
Let's talk soon. Thank you, Allison. Thank you, Allison.
Oh, Allison had to
Oh, I
drop.
think she's gone already.
All right, well, give her, tell her, said, wow, that was
She'll hear the video. It's on
okay.
YouTube. She might hear it.
Yeah, and we kind of pop in and pop out.
Oh, so I'll get to hear the conversation again.
Yeah.
Oh, you can listen to the replay if you like. We can share that in the chat for you.
Okay, so it's going to be on YouTube.
Some of it will be, not all of it.
Yeah, I'll pull up the link and check it out.
Yeah. Once you're in the Heart Centered Creators Facebook group, I'll share a link there for you so that you can enjoy the replay.
Okay, I'll do that. I'll do that in the near future, real soon, within the next couple of days or so.
Awesome.
So, hasta mañana.
Okay.
Aldirezai. My Spanish kids say, Buen dia.
Buenos dias. Yeah.
The buen dia.
Ciao.
Ciao.
Okay. I'll check you later. Thanks
Yes.
for joining.
All right. Yeah, that was good. Thanks for the invite.
Yeah.
That bee couldn't take the energy, huh?
No, it'll be less.
It was flying down up there and it just flew up into the sky. After that, yeah, I was watching it.
Yeah, it's
Buzzy
going.
bees. Buzzy bees.
Yeah, there was a bee here trying to entertain me, and I didn't want to get stung, so it has now found another horizon to go to. Yeah. Guys, thank you for receiving him.
Oh, that was wonderful. Thank you, Sindrell. Oh, great. I'm gonna add Bryant right now.
Okay.
Thank you for the request. That's nice to have more people joining this beautiful group of people. There we go. He is part of the group now. Very nice.
Beautiful.
Jeg ved ikke, hvad det koster. 20 kroner. Du genbrug det. I en butik koster det 102. Det er helt vildt, hvad de vil have.
Well, it's always hard to say goodbye.
Well, you all have a blessed day then.
Yes.
Have a blessed day. Thank you
too.
all.
Thank you. Thanks,
Bye,
everyone.
everyone.
Thank you so much,
Bye all.
everyone.
Love and
See you
hugs.
soon.
Bye bye.
Bye.